Yeah, they've opened their spring training camp. Now they got some injury issues, and a week ago we put up on the board they have 23 veteran pitchers who've had some success. And at the end of the day, now they've got some of these guys who've had injury problems that have already been relocated to the disabled list, and I assumed that was going to happen. But their stars are their stars. All right, these are the headlines. Shohei Ohtani is going to throw his first complete bullpen this weekend at Camelback Ranch. Now, he's been throwing on the side, limited workouts, but he's throwing the wide repertoire of all of his pitches. They believe Ohtani will be ready to be full go early in the season, maybe now targeting May. However, they say Shohei is not going to pitch in a Cactus League game, but he will do his bullpen regimen on an every third-day basis like a normal pitcher would be. They just re-signed Clayton Kershaw. Kershaw is already throwing bullpens. He will be ready, they believe, on June 1st. I think Kershaw probably winds up 60-day disabled list retroactive just so they can clear roster spots. But Kershaw, so far, so good. No setbacks from the double surgery. The mystery guy is Dustin May. I watched video of him throwing bullpens this week at Camelback Ranch. Pretty impressive. Velocity is there. The big question, he's had 2 elbow surgeries. Can he hold up? Tony Gonsolin, same storyline. He's coming off knee surgery. Interesting story with the big money Tyler Glasnow. They spent the offseason, John, working on his mechanics to try to take the stress off his forearm, where he's had a history of elbow problems, and he had a lat shoulder problem last year. They've changed his stride off the mound with his landing foot. So it deletes all the force that was either going on the shoulder or going on the elbow. They're trying something very different with Glasnow. The 2 relievers, both of them have had offseason health issues. Evan Phillips, former closer, just had plasma platelet injection in his shoulder. He's probably going to start the season on the DL. They don't think he'll be ready for opening day. And Michael Kopech is a little bit behind the schedule throwing. He had some forearm problems in January. Nothing that's going to shut him down for an extended period, but it will be slow go with Kopech. He might not be ready for opening day. So Phillips and Kopech might wind up on the 10-day disabled list to start the season. And the last 2 names with the asterisk next to them, do you think they're going to go crazy in Tokyo opening day?
Yeah.
The Dodgers open against the Cubs. Do you think they'll be excited to see Ohtani in his home country? And how about this? Dave Roberts just announcing Yamamoto and Roki Sasaki will start games 1 and 2 of the season in Japan against the Cubs. And then Blake Snell, Tyler Glasnow will pitch when the Dodgers come back here into the States. So I posted a lot from the Dodger notebook. John, give us a reaction.
It's interesting because there's a lot of names on that list, and you figure they piled up all those pitchers, but they knew going in that some of these guys are going to have some health issues. You talk about the opening series in Tokyo, but don't the Cubs have, is it Seiya Suzuki, I think? Isn't he on the Cubs?
The outfielder, and then they have the left-handed pitcher they got from Japan last year who had some injury problems but pitched pretty well. So, yeah, they've got their own people. But their own people are not going to draw the media attention that those guys, the Dodgers, are drawing.
Yeah, but it'll be great for the Japanese fans, to go to the game, that watch it on television, and it's just going to make the baseball more international. I love all of that. And you look at all these other guys. I mean, like, Ohtani, it's just, he's Mr. Good Guy. He's gonna show up at some point. You say, like, what, June or so. I
think earlier than that now, because he is already throwing stuff in bullpens, and he's going to do the first complete bullpen, which means he'll do ups and downs. He'll throw 15 pitches. He'll throw max effort. He'll throw everything he's got in his repertoire. Then he'll sit for 5 to 6 minutes as if it were a break-even inning. Then he come back and throw it again. And I guess he's ahead of the curve in terms of what he has to do to get ready. But he's not ready to throw at a major league game yet.
just the riches of the LA Dodgers. It's good for them. I'll tell you what, that Kopech kid was hella good in the playoffs. So it's like they have like 3 or 4 guys that can close there too.
You add in Tanner Scott, now you add in Blake Trinan, now you add in all the other guys who were there, and you still got 2 guys that probably be on the deal to start the season.
Yeah, and Phillips was a closer for a while too.
Exactly.
So it's just, here we go again with the Dodgers, but opening day, Tokyo, I think that's going to be great.
It's opening day next week. No,
I know, soon.
Can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. Dodgers, Cubs, and just the heritage of the Dodgers and the Cubs, and the fact that they got such a history with pitchers from the Pacific Rim. Next topic on the